Hey, happy mid-Monday, everyone. Matt here with Higher Rank Marketing Solutions, actually from my satellite office over at Mad Creative Concepts, my former employer. I touched a little bit about that on that last month with my video. I'll talk a little bit more about that here, but basically just giving you my 60-day update on the business, what I've done, what I'm doing, what I want to do, and what I can do for you. So starting right out, last month I told you a lot about the brand stuff I had created. I was pretty proud of my logo, my website, my cards. I got letterhead, got envelopes, just the cutesy stuff that makes you feel real. This month, I keep saying week, I'm going to just touch on all the accounts that I've created that are involved with building a business. A lot of people know this, a lot of people don't, but and I did expect it, but it's interesting. So I've got QuickBooks, I've got an internet host, I've got MailChimp, I've got my site building account, I've got my bank account for the business, I've got an e-commerce account, I've got a Stripe payment account, I've got a PayPal payment account, I've got multiple Google accounts for the many different Google products that I'm using for this business, and then also that I would incorporate into client websites, things like Google Ads, YouTube video ads, Google Search Console, which is how you show up better in organic search, Google My Business, which is how you show up on maps. All of that stuff I help people with, and there's countless accounts associated with all of that. Also, InkFile, which is where I set my business up legally. I intend to blog at some point about how to start a business in 2020 because I did that. So, assuming that all goes well, I would consider myself an authority on it. But anyways, so InkFile is another account, Office 365 is another account because the tools there are great and you need those to manage a lot of things. Adobe, similarly, they're the industry standard for anything you'd print. You don't want to give anybody pixely garbage that wasn't created in Illustrator or Photoshop, so you need Adobe. I also have my back-end ordering system for all promotional products that you guys would send me. So really anything that gets printed, that'd be apparel that you put embroidery on, or screen printing, or pens that you'd order that are customized, flash drives, PPE stuff that's custom right now, all of that. I've got an account associated with that. And I've also got stock creative elements sort of accounts. So there's accounts just that you have to create to get a lot of assets that you can use that are licensed so you're not stealing anybody's creative artwork. So then lastly, I've got a USPS account because I've got a P.O. box for the business. I'm in Ann Arbor. Go ahead and send me something. My birthday's in 2 days. It's P.O. Box 2712, Ann Arbor, Michigan, 48106. And also, while I'm at it, let's look out for those guys at the post office. So, but anyways, that's a nice list of all the many accounts that I've created just in the last month or two while managing this business. And I don't think it should really be a surprise to anyone, but it's just something that you don't always think about. So getting on to things that I've done, one thing that I'm most excited about really at this point is website building. So I built my own website, and I'm getting a little bit better at it all the time. So I built my own website. It's pretty highly functional. I encourage you to go there, highrankmarketingsolutions.com. Somehow I did the whole thing and missed the whole chapter on hover over stuff. So I can do a lot more with animated hover over than I even put into my own site. But anyways, in the last month, I have actually done my first client website, contracted with a pizza place in Radford. I encourage you to go check them out. They're on 6 Mile, Napoli Pizza. And also thank you to my friend Jeff Taylor, who had done some work for them and gave me that lead. He encouraged me to give the owner, Frank, there a call, and I did that, and we did business. And I think you'd be very impressed with the before and after of the website. So I made a blog post about that. I encourage you to go check those out. And if you know anybody, either a simple small business or even really somebody looking to do something more complicated, I would really like to build more websites. So that's one of the major things I wanted to touch on. Another major thing I wanted to touch on was, actually, you'll see the H here, the season's final score. That's Higher Rank or higherrank.com. It does share a name with this agency. And really, that's something that I started blogging at 3 years ago. Some of you have asked me about that since I started this agency. But I was really just looking to learn more about websites, have a website, learn, to promote myself and use as a platform for learning. If you go there, you'll find it's kind of slow. It's not the most attractive site, but it was my first shot at it. And I wanted to bring it up because I have been doing a cool series there that I just wrapped up last night. I'm kind of fishing around finding ways to do the content, and honestly not a lot of people care about it yet, but that's okay. I did just put up a post though that I think has some relevant, evergreen, viral value. It's the top 10 football programs in college football right now, or you could say of the late 2010s. Basically, I took into account the power ranking algorithm that works pretty well predicting things week to week, and I made a way to count multiple years together. And I from there have ranked all 256 programs in Division I based on more or less how much recognition they deserve for how they've performed during that period. So anyways, that's a lot of what I've been doing. It's been mostly devoted to my website and other people's websites. What I'm looking to do, well, because I've been playing in websites, I do need to keep business flowing. So if you do know anybody looking for printing, signage, right now PPE obviously is very hot. Actually just got, I do have in stock sanitizer wipes and a good supply of them, starting with 50 packs. 50 quantity of 50 packs for under $5 per pack. So just that's one thing I can move. So if you know anybody looking out for stuff like that, send them my way. I do need to keep business flowing because I've been really enjoying this website building. And then actually getting back onto that, one of the major things that I've spent the last 2 weeks on, not even quite 2 weeks, I bought a domain. It'll be 2 weeks ago Thursday. Because of an opportunity that was brought to me regarding potential e-commerce, I accelerated my own e-commerce learning and basically started my own store. So it's not open yet, but I created it. Like I said, I bought the domain, so it was nothing on Thursday last week, 2 weeks ago, and I intend to be live by my birthday on Wednesday. So it's for a personal cause. I'm only going to share it on my personal channels. But if you're looking to do something for me for my birthday, everything in the store, 10% of proceeds are going to go to good causes. It will be very clear and transparent on that website. But for my birthday, rather than do like a Facebook fundraiser, the best thing you could do for me is go buy something at that store. A little bit of a threefer. You're going to do a cause for good. You're going to help me, and you're also going to help me kind of learn processes that'll help e-commerce function better for myself and my clients going forward. So look out for that. I'll announce the store, like I said, on my personal channels, not as much on business. Wednesday, which will be my birthday. I'm hoping to be fully ready by then. Stay tuned, guys. So lastly, what I can do for you. I did mention the PPE hand sanitizer wipes. Those are something that a lot of people are trying to get their hands on right now. So I did want to make it apparent to anybody connected with a business that that's something that I can get for you. But also just getting off of the COVID stuff and back to normal business. There is pent up demand for the things that people haven't been ordering. Things like just normal printing, normal signage. If you have, again, those promotional items that you would typically order that just didn't get ordered for 6 months because people have been in and out of the office, we're getting back to a lot of that. Another thing that I can do for you that is really just the nature of how the way business has changed is a lot more people are doing things remote now. So I did already touch on it here, but e-commerce is something that I'm really gaining a lot of strength in. I've got a beautiful store I can't wait to share on Wednesday. And one thing I can do for functioning businesses is try and get more of your presence online, even try and get sales and checkout online. Even if that means, you promote it as a customer curbside pickup, it's still a great way to lock in, money ahead of the sale and get something to your clients. So anyways, I think that touches on everything I wanted to say. I don't even know at all how long this went, but thank you all who did tune in. I still have the COVID hair, and I'll hopefully have a haircut by the time I see you guys again or talk to you guys again. But I'm going to put links in the description here to things that I did reference. I really want you to check out that pizza website, especially the before and after. I would like you to check out the final power ranking post I did yesterday with the top 10 college football programs, just again for fun, and also just let anybody know about us if they're looking for something. Like we say all the time, we'll get them what they need. So thanks again, guys. Talk to you next month.